everything you've just said really makes a lot of sense. So a lot of it is coming from me believing in myself and I'm worth them paying me the money.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've got lots of information, lots to share, lots of passion, but it's getting that over and my self-worth.
Yeah. When did you give up?
To date, I don't have any paying clients. I've only had free clients. So I feel I haven't got the experience to share with them. But you've got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Is it true though? You don't have the experience.
Well, I've had the experience of coaching people, but for free.
So you have experience because you've coached, even though it's been for free. And what training have you done?
Oh, lots of training.
So tell me, like unload, brag right now. Tell me all of your experience that you're believing that you don't have enough of yet. And that's why you need to give your services away for free. So what have you done?
Well, I started off doing health coaching.
Yeah.
But then I took it to much, much higher levels.
And how many years have you spent training and developing yourself?
3. Very much so in the last 2 years.
And how much money and time have you invested?
Money, probably about 100,000.
And how much time?
Oh, hours. Lots of time.
So when did you decide that you are not worthy?
When I wasn't getting clients, I was all really excited and raring to go, and nothing was happening. And I had no marketing, no sales, nothing like that. I was a coach, and I just didn't know how to. Well, I still don't know quite how to promote myself.
Can I lean in a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Consider you gave up the feeling of worthiness long before you started becoming a health coach.
Oh, yes, probably.
And it's just...
Yes, it was something that was already there. It was just got exaggerated because I wasn't getting the results.
Yeah. Now you want a real loving slap in the face?
Mm-hmm.
Consider that you set it up to be that way, to prove your story that you're not worthy.
Wow.
Unconsciously. It's
Yeah.
not like we go out doing it on purpose. Hey, I'm not worthy, so I'm going to push clients away. But this is what we do unconsciously.
Yeah.
See, because I already know you have a worthiness story playing in the background when you told me that you were coaching for free and that you didn't believe that you had enough experience. And then soon as I asked you about, like, let's just see if this is the truth, clearly it's not. But if I were to go back even further, you probably have some sort of college or university degree. Do you?
Not a university degree, no.
Like, did you go to college or did you take some other training or a lot of work training?
Yes.
And what was your job before you became a coach?
Flight attendant.
Oh, wow. So what had you go from flight attendant to coaching?
I came to a point in my life where I realized that it no longer served me. I didn't like the control the airline had over my life. I'd reached the top of my pay scale probably about 15, 20 years earlier. I wasn't going anywhere, but I had a love for flying and traveling. That's what kept me there.
Okay, great. And so now you jumped into coaching. And there's a story about worthiness that's showing up. And so in order to get over that, do you know where it's coming from? You don't have to share with us if you don't want to, but do you know from the past, like where else you felt really not worthy or not enough?
That's making sense now, but I don't know where it's come from,
Mm.
because I actually went and got my commercial pilot's license just to prove to myself.
Wow. So you got your pilot's license, and then what happened?
I decided it wasn't something I wanted to pursue, but it was just the achievement.
Do you see a pattern here?
Mm-hmm. I was proving myself.
But not only that, you did a tremendous feat. You got to where you were, and then something had you pull on the brakes to not pursue it.
Mm.
You did all the training to be a health coach. As soon as it's the next step, you put on the brakes unconsciously. Has that shown up in other areas? You meet at like a milestone or like some sort of, and then you just stop?
Can't think of anything on the top of my head, no.
So you said one thing. You said, I was trying to prove it to myself. Is it really yourself, or are you trying to like prove it to
Prove
somebody
myself
else?
to others.
Who is the other that you're trying to prove yourself to?
The world.
Pardon?
The world, everybody.
But is there one person in particular?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe even a teacher? Consider there's something there for you. And if maybe you can't see it right now, but maybe there's something there that's like holding you back from sharing. And I know like we're in this space of like strangers, but if this worthiness thing and this putting on the brakes and you having to prove yourself, it stemmed from something that happened. One thing, just like with Marty. And it could be something simple, like a teacher saying, oh, Sarah, I'm disappointed in you. You failed your test. And, it could be something like that. But whenever there's a pattern, there's always a story. And if you look for it, you'll see it and it'll slap you right in the face. And it'll show like your life will start unfolding. You'll see how it's shown up and played out exactly how you set it up. Is this resonating or not?
It is. It could be. It could go back to my friend's mother. Always made me feel not as good as her daughter.
What did she say?
I can't describe it. It was just always a feeling. But there were a couple occasions where she said, "Oh no, you can't do that," but her daughter was.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so consider you created a story about yourself.
Yeah, probably came from that, maybe.
And has that shown up consistently throughout life? Feeling like somebody else can do it, but you can't, or you're not good enough, or...
Yeah, it's always other people can do it better.
And so who do you show up as in the world to prove them wrong?
Who do I show up as?
Let me ask you this question. What did you give up in order to live into that story?
Confidence and belief in myself.
And if you were confident and you had belief in yourself, how would you be showing up inside your coaching business?
Probably smashing it.
When do you want that?
Now.
Are you willing to believe that you're confident?
Yes.
And are you willing to smash it out of the park to make a
Absolutely.
difference in the world? Yeah, because that's who you actually are.
Mm.
You just gave up being that person when somebody said something. And you look for evidence your whole life to prove that that was true. And then when you disprove that story by getting your pilot's license, what did you do? That's not who I am. You actually put on the brakes.
Mm.
The beauty is, once you see your stories, you can rewrite the story. You don't have to hang on to it. You're the author. If you wrote a shitty story for yourself, go rewrite it.
Change the outcome.
Change the outcome from right now. How wonderful would that be?
Awesome.
Sarah, that's who you are.
Mm.
That's who you're destined to become. A confident, bold leader for transformation. Helping people who are stuck in their health value themselves and believe that they're worth the investment. It's because of who you are that magic in their life happens. But you gotta believe it. And I say, fake it till you be it. The brain doesn't know any difference if you're faking confidence. The brain's just like, yeah, she's confident. The universe is like, she's confident. I'm just going to keep giving her more stuff that confident people get to have in life. Clients, abundance. Yeah. Are you inspired?
Absolutely.
What new actions are you going to take today? Or maybe tomorrow. I don't know how late it is where you're at. It's probably late, but what's one new action you can take to show and to prove your belief that I am confident?
No. Okay.
Did you book your call with my team?
Not yet, no. I went off and did something else.
So do you have the link?
Yes, I copied it.
You're going to book a call. And Nina or Caroline or Adrian is going to give you a specific action step.
Okay.
They're going to help you smash it and create a plan for you to move forward in your coaching business. But you got to take the action to book the call. How important is it for you to grow your coaching business?
Oh, very important.
Yeah. Notice your resistance that's going to show up. Like when I gave you the opportunity to book a call and be in action, you went and hid. You ran away. You did something else. That's resistance. Resistance shows up everywhere. Now is your time, my friend. Unless you want to go get a job. That's another option.
32 years of that.
Great. That means you got to be in action now. No more sitting on the fence. What are you taking away? What are you hearing for yourself?
I've got to Sherpa. I've got to stand in my own power. Sherpa as my authentic self. Confident.
Yes.
Capable.
Yes. We see you. You've declared it out loud. That means no more hiding, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
The world needs you. And thank you for staying in this conversation with me.
Well, thank you, everybody, for listening.